if you are trying to get to know your hair better, the only way you can do that is by just experiencing it, playing with it more, and trying products. Over the last year or so, that's what I've actually been doing. If you check my page, you see, like my TikTok page, you see so many hair trial field attempts, which I think just comes with trying to figure out what works best for your natural hair. So today, I'm just going to be carrying you guys along how I just wash my hair, how I care for my hair. Currently, I have gel, holding spray, and all of that sort because I've been doing ponytails. Um, so that's what I have on my hair. So all of that gone. So I'm just going to show you how I care for it. Yeah, it did take a while for me to learn how to do this. I'll be very honest because again, growing up in Nigeria, you typically would just go to salon and then they'll do it for you. But obviously, when you're abroad, um, you kind of have to figure out things yourself. Except if obviously you got it like that. So yeah, so I'll show you some of the products that I use, and I think that they generally make my life easier. I don't think I know they make my life easier. So guys, what I like to do is actually have like my iPad here, just for entertainment. So I would typically just put up anything, maybe YouTube. So for the first thing that I like to use is this number 3 bond repair cream. So I typically use this when I feel like my hair needs a little bit of TLC, so I need it to be strengthened if I've had quite a bit of breakage and things like that. So I had like the Jada Wada braids for quite some time, and I took it out. My hair was really, really tangled, and I think prior to that I'd had my hair in the braids for like 4 weeks, which I typically don't like to do. I like to wash my hair every 2 weeks. So when I washed my hair, I didn't have that much time to include this, so I'm just going to use it today because I don't even think I've used it this year. And I should also say that you actually want to ensure that your hair is very detangled before you start washing, because once your hair is detangled, it just makes the process 10 times easier. So because I've had my hair in like ponytails and all of that, I don't really need to do any major detangling, and that's why I'm just going straight into putting this. And you would even see that there's still some form of detangling that is happening, because what I would do is spray water after I apply the cream and then comb my hair, just so that the cream is coated on every single strand. So it's still me detangling, right? But if you didn't have your hair in a combed way, then obviously you need to detangle first before you then start doing this. It just has like a nice cream consistency. Ooh. Just like that. And then honestly guys, it's that. And then I comb it out just so that, you know, I'm making sure, I just comb it out so that I make sure that I'm coating each strand of the hair with the cream. Yeah, and then I do it throughout my hair. So this is me done, and this is what it looks like afterwards. So obviously first so it starts to shrink because I've added water and a cream product. So yeah, I then leave it for about like 10-15 minutes. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to do some cooking. I'm going to wash my hands now and then just do some cooking prep. Right, guys, so I'm back. I've been doing other things and I got carried away. Definitely, I have spent longer than 15 minutes, but it doesn't really matter too much. And my hair has even dried now at this point, but this is what it looks like after you put in the bond repair cream. The thing is, it actually leaves your hair feeling so soft, like love it. Then the next thing I like to go in with is this detox shampoo. That is when I've gone weeks without washing my hair, because yeah, it just removes all of the gunk. And even when I need to do like a silk press, because you want, with silk presses, for it to last long and for it to have that shine, you want to ensure that you remove any buildup of shampoo, creams, gels, whatever from your hair, which your regular shampoo wouldn't do. So you need like a detox shampoo, or like a, what's the other word, clarifying shampoo. But I just use this one from Way. I really, really like it. You can see how far I've gone with the bottle, but yeah, so I go in with this next, and then go in with my detangling shampoo afterwards. This one is from Care. If you check my page, you see that I rave about this shampoo every single time. It's just so good. It's just the same way it is called, a hydrating detangling shampoo. That's what it does. It just detangles your hair, hydrates it. If you see how my curls just pop when I have this in my hair, tea. This is what it does to my hair. Compared to this side that doesn't have the detangler, the hydrating shampoo. It's soft, don't get me wrong, but just look at it compared to this side. This is obviously softer, curls more defined and elongated. Do you see that? Yeah. After that, I then like to go in with this conditioner. I haven't had that much of a luck with conditioners. I don't know why, but my hair is very, very picky with conditioners. I've tried a couple and they all just don't work that great. But this one from Moyo, tea. So I love it. Yeah, it just does it. It just does the job, right? I don't find it to be drying even after I wash it off because it's not a leave-in conditioner. Soft, very soft. Not wear, shedding wear. Obviously I have this. Oh, that's. I don't know if you can see, but that's about, okay, well, there's a few more here, but that's about it. So make sure you're detangling before you jump into the shower. But yeah, anyway, this is what it looks like with the conditioner in on both sides. You can see that I'm getting a little bit of curl definition, but this conditioner doesn't even promise that, so I'm not really asking. I'm not expecting it to do any major defining for me. So I'm going to be soft afterwards, which is what it does. So remember when I said my hair can be very picky when it comes to conditioners? So I'm still yet to find the perfect leave-in conditioner, but I use this one currently from Kerake. I don't find it to be that great, but because my hair is already soft, it doesn't bother me that much, and I just need my hair to have a little bit of moisture. And I guess during the week I do a couple of things to sort of bring moisture to my hair, so it doesn't matter that much to me. Can you see the curl definition? Can you see the curl definition from the conditioner and the hydrating detangling shampoo that I used? Honestly, love those two. Maybe I should actually try the way leave-in conditioner. But I think the only one I've seen when I go to the shops is a spray one. So I don't know why, I'm just a little bit, I think I need something creamy for it to be more heavy duty performance on my hair. You see how the frizz that had disappeared from using the conditioner, they are now back because this leave-in conditioner doesn't really do anything when it comes to frizz. But that's that. So I think I'll do my hair in sections again just for overall ease. And now that I've put in the leave-in conditioner, what I like to do next is heat protectant. So they call it heat defense spray. So I use this one from Tresemme, and I just put this all over my hair. I kid you not, I'm so sorry, but the dicing is really worth it. The dicing is and it just makes my blow drying so much easier. Sorry to say, but it's expensive, but it's really worth it, and it just makes my life so much easier. So I do everything on the highest setting, so the fan and the heat, everything on the highest setting. So I like to start from the root, from the tip first, and then just work my way upwards till I get to my roots. Just like how you would normally detangle your hair. Yep. Less than 1 minute, guys. Honestly, the dicing worth every penny. I've been recording for less than 5 minutes, guys. And that's me done with drying my hair. Usually, if I was trying to wear my hair out a little bit straighter, what I typically would do is to use first this Frizz Ease Rescuer. It helps my hair to remain as straight as possible, and it also helps it to not look as frizzy. I feel like it's for the, you know, girls, but it still does something. I think it still does something to my hair, quite frankly. So I would go, actually I might just put it on since we're here. It's supposed to help transform frizzy damaged hair into strong and resilient strands, and it also has bond force complex and lupin protein. So that was, but usually if I'm doing a silk press, I will put this at this stage, blow dry my hair even more, and I will switch from this attachment to this round one because I like to get my roots as stretched out as possible. And after doing that, stretching out my hair, I will then go in with this Chi Silk Infusion cream, right? And then just a little bit, but put that all across my entire hair, and yeah, and that will be, then I'll then go straight into straightening my hair. With this, it actually says not to put it on your roots, right? So I just take like, I think like 2 or 3 drops, 2 or 3 pumps, my palms, and then just pick out like my hair, but you know, trying to avoid it's going on my roots, and yeah, just like so. I'll do this till it's evenly coated, right? Then go again with this brush and just do everything all at once. Guys, and that's it. So after like I have my hair into cornrows, I would cornrow it now. I then typically like to use this to help, because you see my hair is full, but once I straighten it, I'm not straightening it today, but if I straighten it out, you'd see how weightless it is. So my hair is not thick. So I use these 2 serums to help with my hair density. So usually I would use only the Secret, but Secret is not sold in the UK. That's number 1. Number 2, it's quite spenny and it works just the same as, no, it works faster, sorry. It works faster in terms of helping to boost, you know, hair growth. So I would typically use this around like my edges, and then I would use the ordinary one for the rest of my hair. You know, it's cheaper, so I just use both. I mean, I could just stick to the ordinary, but it doesn't work as fast as Secret. And yeah, so my edges, the rest of my hair. And guys, that's it. I hope now you're feeling a little bit more confident when it comes to taking care of your hair. It does take a lot of practice. You need to spend time with your hair for you to know what works best for it. I can show you my cabinet. You see several products that I've bought, and that's why you have me, so you don't have to spend your money buying so many things. So this is what works for me. This is what I've been doing for the last couple of months. There are a few things I added recently, like towards the end of last year, but for the most part, everything is what I've been doing for the last at least 1 year, which if you go to my TikTok, you'd see. So yeah, I hope it's been helpful, and yeah, you're feeling more confident when it comes to taking care of your natural hair, especially on wash days.